In no universe will I stop recording, though. So the sun will wink out in the next 5 minutes before this camera goes off in the next 5 minutes. Here to make sure I'm out of here at 5:30. Gotcha. Tasers and beatings and all the good fun stuff.
Okay, well then at this point I'm going to ask you to please leave the lobby because we're not going to record any more of this conversation either.
Are you recording?
I am.
Is there a reason why you recorded?
There is.
What is the reason?
I can't share that.
What did you say?
I can't share that.
So that you could submit those.
I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this. So what I'm getting at is if you can make a records request here, you can also inspect the records index here.
So again,
just recording my encounter.
Well, because she doesn't feel comfortable with you putting it towards her face. So if you can point it somewhere else.
Because we actually have a policy that people are not to stand here with on their cell phones or to have any recording. And we have been kind in continuing this conversation.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a new feature to my stories to inform you about a disturbing trend from government officials and being sanctioned by YouTube. My company's reporting has captured so many bad instances of government employees committing crimes, being rude, unhelpful, lying, and more. These bad government employees are now making privacy strikes on YouTube to silence my journalism. YouTube has privacy guidelines that actively benefit bad acting and sometimes criminal government employees by allowing them to file privacy complaints for footage of government employees conducting public business in public places during public operating hours. You heard that correctly. So, in response to this, my company is going to be utilizing an approach to ensure that you will still get the news you need and want. From this point forward, the following will be done and also requested of you, the viewer. If a privacy strike is made and YouTube informs me that a person must be blurred out, it will be done to keep the story available. For you, viewer, I ask the following. When you watch my story, as it comes out, keep track of people you may want to compliment or complain about at certain time frames in the story. Take screenshots of those people. Listen for job descriptions. Observe where public employees are working in reported situations so you can inquire in a detailed manner about the person, since I may not be able to share certain information about them due to these privacy guidelines at YouTube. Remember, these government agencies are trying to stifle your ability to seek redress of grievances, as is your First Amendment liberty, by striking at the First Amendment in journalists reporting on this terrible and sometimes good behavior. Don't let the government abuse a private company's privacy guidelines to take away your ability to seek redress of your grievances by way of reporting from a journalist. The government seeks to silence you and me. Let's not allow them to do so. Thank you for supporting my journalism.
Hey everyone, I am free. It is July 21st, 2025. I'm in the city of Tacoma downtown here in Pierce County in the Communist Empire, Washington State. Heading on over to the City of Tacoma Municipal Building, the City Hall. I'm going to go in there, do a public records request. I've got some people that say they went in to check the records index, couldn't find it, and they wanted to use that. So we're going to go in there and check that and see what's up with it. So while I got your attention, if you wouldn't mind liking, sharing, and subscribing, hitting that all notifications bell so you can get my stories out in the release, I greatly appreciate it. You can follow me on X at I Am Free Auditing, on Facebook at Inland Auditing Media. And if you want to help keep my feet on the streets, you guys know what to do. You can go to the links in the description for Cash App and Venmo. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you over there in just a moment. Can you guide me to where the directory for the building is?
Director for the building, we talked to customer service.
There's not like one on a panel or anything like that?
No.
How are you doing today?
Not too shabby, Jeremy. How are you doing?
Good. What can we help you with?
Where might I find a directory for what is on each floor in this building?
Ooh, that is a good question.
Usually, like, you know, sometimes in your elevators, they've got like a directory or something like that.
I'm not sure. Let me ask my lead. I would think if anybody had one, it would be security, because they have to clear people
Yeah, he
of the third floor.
yeah, he instructed me to come in here.
No problem. So there is not, at least there's not anything that is current due to movements that have happened in the last couple of months between some departments joining and then other folks moving floors and space getting cleared.
So how would I discover what is the totality of things, or how would any one citizen discover what the totality of offerings, departments, divisions, commissions, bureaus, etc. are within this building?
I have no idea. I mean, I would say if you were looking for something, we would definitely try to find the customer service center, try to figure out who to get you in touch with.
No, I get that. If I ask for HR, I'm sure you can tell me where
Yep.
HR is, but I'm just looking to see what government is working in this building. I know it's the city, but what departments, divisions, bureaus, commissions, etc. are within it?
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that, I'm sorry.
Who would?
Honestly don't know.
Can you help me find out?
Yeah, let's see what we can find.
Thanks.
So it looks like there is currently nobody. The office assistant for finance is out, and the assistant director and the director are both in meetings until the end of the day.
So what would the customer support center for the municipality of Tacoma suggest at this point?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What does the customer support center of the municipality of Tacoma suggest at this point if a citizen came off the streets and wanted to know where the location of all the offices are at?
I would take your info and give it to my supervisor and have her give you a call back when she's in.
Okay. On to my other thing that I need to get done. Where's the public records officer's office at?
Tacoma Municipal because we kept saying municipal building. Tacoma Public Utilities.
That's where the PRO is?
Yep.
Okay. All right, yeah, appreciate it.
Perfect.
All right, man. Thanks. You have a good day.
Have a good rest of your day.
You too, man. Do you by chance know what's on the second and third floor?
What was that?
You know what's on the second and third floor?
So this is second floor. So it's meeting rooms, customer support center, tax and licensing. Third floor is planning and development. First floor is council chambers.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks. Hello.
Hi.
I need to speak with the public records officer.
I'm sorry.
I need to speak with the public records officer.
Public record. Do you know where the public records officer is?
They're upstairs, but you have to call them because they're not always in office.
Okay. You can just go over to her desk. I'm off for the night, so
Oh.
she could help you.
Sure.
What is it that you have to inspect?
The public records index.
Index?
The public records index.
They're checking to see if anybody's upstairs. But most likely not. It's already past 5.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be from them. It's just something that the city has available for inspection. It doesn't have to be from HR or the PRO. It's just something that the city has available during open hours for inspection. So I would imagine, be down here.
He wants to inspect. He said we're supposed to have something that's ready for inspection down here when it's requested.
For what kind of inspection, sir?
The public records index.
Public records index?
A public records index of what?
Required records. It's an index of records.
That's why it's very vague.
Are you the PRO?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to figure out who to source to assist you.
Yeah, I can't answer
Public
that.
records is a pretty broad term, so that's where I'm trying to find out what kind of records are you trying to access.
Sure, I can be very specific. So in RCW 42.56.070 subsection 3A
Can
through
you-
F, those
Can you slow down
records.
so I
Can you
could
slow
write that
down and
down?
repeat
Sure.
that, please?
It's RCW .56, .070, subsection 3, subsections A through F. Those are the exact records I'm seeking, the index of. So to be clear, I'm not seeking the actual records themselves, I'm just seeking to inspect the index that references those records.
I'll be right back, sir.
Thanks.
Are you recording?
I am.
Is there a reason why you recorded?
There is.
What is the reason?
I can't share that.
What did you say?
I can't share that. Is that allowed in here?
Is that allowed?
Well, I know you're not allowed to have your phone because we're sharing personal information up here.
Gotcha.
Do you have
So
a
I would
customer
assume
there?
that. Yeah.
It's not really
Yeah, I looked at RCW 97330 and it said it was good to go, so figured it would be
Yeah,
here.
it's because it's a public area, so you can't really.
Indeed.
Yeah. Why do you have it like pointing towards us? Does it have to point towards us?
Just recording my encounter.
Or because she doesn't feel comfortable with you pointing it towards her face. So if you could point it somewhere else.
I'm recording my encounter.
Yeah, but she doesn't want you recording her. That's the
I can certainly appreciate the agreement to disagree that we're likely having in the moment, but it is what it is.
So I can get you the number for the manager. However, nobody's in office since it's after 5, and we don't have that available down here.
Gotcha. So I just want to make sure I get this right. You're a city employee, right?
Correct.
Okay. So the city's telling me something that's required to be inspectable during open hours for the city is not inspectable during open hours of the city. Am I getting that right?
The different departments have different hours. Their hours are not past 5.
Yeah, and by good fortune, the legislature actually didn't specify that it's by department. It's just the city. So, yeah, and since the city's open till 5:30, that's inspectable till 5:30. But I mean, hey, if you're telling me on behalf of the city that that required index able to be inspected until closing hours is not able to be inspected, it is what it is.
Yep.
So that is what it is.
Apparently. Nobody is here in that department after 5.
Well, it has. I just want to be clear. It has nothing to do with the department. It has to do with the city.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's a Records Act violation if it's not inspectable during open hours.
So, sir, I do see here that it states to make it public, which we can. It goes through our public records officers and through them, but not necessarily that you walk in and have them immediately available.
Yeah. So the Public Records Index isn't a record to be requested. It's a tool meant to aid someone in making a records request. So, for example, if you were to open a book and look at a glossary, you don't buy a glossary separate from the book.
Okay.
You just go to that tool and you reference it. An index would be similar. In fact, that's how it's legislated. So in this case, the index is something that is immediately inspectable so that it aids the requester in finding exactly the name of the record they seek. It would be counterintuitive and unhelpful for someone to request a tool by way of records request to then get it and then make a records
So
request.
I do believe that we have, and
So-
what you're referring to, I do believe would be available to you through our website.
I look now.
That's where we make the public records requests at.
Sure, and I can appreciate that. I did look through the website. I did not actually see the Public Records Index. Now, I may have maybe an issue of overseeing it or something like that, but I scoured the website and could not find the index. So That's why that was the other reason why I came down here, to gain assistance in inspecting it in person.
Our legal department, they're here daily. They close at 4:30, so they're gone. As well as our public records disclosure people and department. They would be available to assist us in a better manner tomorrow.
Gotcha. Let me ask you this.
As well as to try to identify if or where this index exists.
Sure. Let me ask you this. If anyone came in off the street to submit a public records request, could they do it here?
Yeah, we've got paper forms.
Sure. That makes sense. So it stands to reason, if one were going to make a public records request here at the customer service center, would also stand to reason that somebody would be able to request and utilize, inspect the public records index at the same time, because it's a tool meant to aid in that records request process.
I'm not able to answer that. That's not to my level of expertise.
Gotcha. So let me make sure. I just want to clarify, because I don't want to put words in your mouth. So the city's open till 5:30 here.
Customer service is, our lobby is open till 5:30 to assist our customers with their billing needs. That's correct.
Gotcha. So
we don't service the entire city for every single need upon the entire umbrella.
Yeah, so public records can't be done here. Requests can't be done here.
I could get you the forms so that you could submit those.
I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this. So what I'm getting at is, if you can make a records request here, you can also inspect the records index here.
So again, like I've said, the people that would be able to assist you further, they're not here at this time, and this is as far as I could assist you at this time, would be to give you a copy of the forms or have them contact you tomorrow.
So let me clarify too. So the only department that can aid me in inspecting something that's statutorily required to be available to the public, not by way of any one particular department, is not available for the public to inspect.
They're closed. This is not their business hours.
So is the city making a point that the only people that can provide the public records index is that department?
I can't answer any further questions for you, sir.
So if you can't answer that, who could? Is it just that department?
I can't answer it. You're asking me to answer things that I'm not fully educated on.
No, fair enough.
And I'm telling you that these people, I know that they would be happy to help you, but I don't have them available at
Which
this time.
people? The legal department?
So in fact, actually, I can. I've been given permission to give you his direct phone number.
Ooh, yeah, I don't want to do that. He's probably not going to allow me to record that conversation.
Okay, well then at this point, I'm going to ask you to please leave the lobby, because we're not going to record any more of this conversation either.
You're asking me to leave the lobby?
That is correct, sir.
Why are you asking me to leave the lobby?
Because we actually have a policy that people are not to stand here with on their cell phones or to have any recording. And we have been kind in continuing this conversation, and it's not going anywhere.
Gotcha. Let me ask you this. Are you trespassing me?
Am I trespassing?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Then it's a request. Is that right?
Yes, I am asking.
Are you ordering me to leave, or are you requesting me to leave?
No, I'm requesting.
Okay, if it's a request, I'm going to politely decline that request. It's open until 5:30. If you're ordering me to leave under color of law,
Well, I was advised by my lead, if you're not out of the lobby by 5:30, I have to call the police to get you out of here. So
I see your.
The choice is up on
There is
you.
one $3.
I see you're a vaunted time traveler as well. Glad to hear that. So it's not quite 5:30 yet. So we're gonna have to just kind of skip on the minority report thing. Yeah. So I'll wait till 5:30.
Helping you as much as they can, and we're not about to keep going back and forth with.
Well, no, what I'm trying to make sure is if the city's out of compliance, and what I'm hearing is the city's out of compliance. So it is what it is. So I'll leave right at 5:30 for sure. Certainly not going to hang here past that, because I do understand you close at 5:30. In no universe will I stop recording, though. So the sun will wink out in the next 5 minutes before this camera goes off in the next 5 minutes. So
I have this information for you that you're welcome to take with you. That is for our public records.
oh yeah, I'll make the records request after I inspect the index, but I don't know what the exact name of the document is, and I don't want the city to drag out the records request because I'm, quote, being non-specific. Whereas if I get the records index and it's called X, Y, and Z and I request that, the city should be able to get it to me pretty quick.
And those are the people that will be able to assist you, sir.
Yeah, no. I mean, obviously the city's already out of compliance, so it is what it is. I'll wait till 5:30 and I'll head on out. sure I'm out of here at 5:30. Gotcha. Tasers and beatings and all the good fun stuff. You can relax, man. I'm going to leave at 5:30. We're not going to have any problems, okay? This is a standard camera. It doesn't come replete with a flamethrower or guided missiles or anything, so.
He has a right to be here till 17:30, and then he has to leave.
Some good radio action right there. You guys live stream that on YouTube?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
That'd be the hottest thing on YouTube right now if you live stream that hot radio traffic. Well, for some mysterious reason, the City of Tacoma believes that it is unlawful to record in here. You'll have to ask permission, so we'll see about that. 5:30 it is. You guys have a good night. Don't chase me down and taser me. Wow, that is going to have to be a that is definitely going to have to be a follow-up there. That's crazy. That is absolutely nuts that they're behaving like that. Not shocking, though. It is Tacoma. Well, that is it here reporting for today. I'm obviously going to have to come back. But for now, if you like my journalism, don't forget to support it by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Making sure you hit that all notifications bell so you get my stories that release. You can follow me on X at I.A.M Auditing, on Facebook at Inland Auditing Media, and if you want to help keep my feet on the streets, you guys know what to do. You can go to the links in the description for Cash App and Venmo. I'll see you guys at the next location. It's the end of the day for me, and I hope you all have a good rest of your night as well. Bye for now.
Hello everyone, I am responding to the surprising amount of requests to hear more from me as a part of my SEO keywords and phrases clip at the end of my stories. So hang around to the end to hear what new content I've included. Well, congratulations. If you have stuck around this long, you are going to hear the exciting and fantastic world of search engine optimization, keywords and phrases being stated by me. I'm trying this new approach in an effort to see if it will help reach new people who have not seen my content. So thank you for sticking through all the way to the end for this very exciting SEO keywords and phrases audio clip. First Amendment audit, First Amendment auditor, cop watch, filming in public, public photography, police audit, civil rights audit, constitutional audit, filming cops, public employee accountability, freedom of the press audit, government transparency audit, cop gets owned, pirate, cop exposed, public official meltdown, unlawful detainment, cop violating rights, do not talk to cops, police fails audit, detained for filming, illegal arrest caught on camera, tyrant exposed, shut down by the law, cop loses it, Karen meltdown in public office, police accountability, law enforcement transparency, government employee misconduct, qualified immunity, badge number refusal, unlawful search and seizure, rights violation, abuse of authority, refusing ID, public records access, public records request, FOIA request audit, know your rights, what to do when detained, filming police legally, recording in public law, First Amendment rights explained, how to file a complaint against police, legal to record government workers, public sidewalk rights, is ID required by law, open government laws, can I film in City Hall, must see police encounter, unbelievable cop behavior, you won't believe this audit, epic audit fail, gone wrong audit, never seen before reaction, wait for the end, triggered public official, body cam footage released, he regrets confronting this auditor, City Hall audit, police station audit, courthouse audit, DMV audit, public library audit, sheriff department audit, post office audit, federal building audit, public park audit, fire department audit, school district audit. You truly are the hardcore of the hardcore. You have decided to go to the very end and have likely listened to every single minute, every second of the story I just produced for consumption, and I thank you for your interest. On behalf of all media wizards out there, thank you. Now, on to the newest of my July and August 2025 revisions. After a rather profound amount of emails, Facebook messages, as well as YouTube comments, I've decided to expand this out a bit. I've had a far-reaching range of suggestions come my way for things to read, discuss, etc. I don't know what is right. This is my first time doing this, so I'm going to start with something that many people have asked me about. Steve, what do you like to read? I'll tell you, and then I'll read to you a couple of excerpts from something I read every week and have since my late teens. I love science fiction, fantasy, legal history, yes, as in the history of law. I am an avid studier of the field of ethics with a particular interest in deontology, consequentialism, and utilitarianism, and gaming books. What I am going to read to you for the month of July and August are two excerpts from two amazing works. One from 2,500 years ago and one from 1,500 years ago. They are influential reads from my collection. The first is from The Art of War and the second is from Corpus Juris Civilis. I will read what I think has been important advice to me this month in July, and I believe going forward into August as I take advice from these two very wise men. From The Art of War, in the chapter Attack by Stratagem, Sun Tzu wrote, "Thus we may know that there are 5 essentials for victory. 1. He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight. 2. He will win who knows how to handle both superior and inferior forces. 3. He will win whose army is animated by the same spirit throughout all its ranks. 4. He will win who, prepared himself, waits to take the enemy unprepared. 5. He will win who has military capacity and is not interfered with by the sovereign. 6. Victory lies in the knowledge of these 5 points. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle." To me, this wisdom from Sun Tzu tells me that I go about my business as a journalist covering stories exposing corrupt government agencies and employees. I need to, 1, know when, how, and why to push to get as much information as I can. 2, if I know how to handle a variety of situations, both big and small, I will win. 3, stick to my passion regarding my journalism and what I seek to achieve through it. 4, know your laws. Always study. Keep studying. Never think you know it all. A wise man knows he knows nothing at all. 5, own your own company so you are your own boss. Don't let others' rules dictate what information is made available to the public for them to decide. And 6, stay on top of the aforementioned principles and you will be victorious. The second excerpt comes from Corpus Juris Civilis and is in reference to Aelius Marcianus, a very important jurist from the 3rd century of Rome. In Latin, it is written that from the Marcianus Libro Primo Institutionum Namid ipsum jus honorarium vivavax est juris civilis. Translated to English, this roughly means Marcianus, Book 1 of the Institutions. For even the honorary right itself is the living voice of civil law. To me, when I go out to do my work as a journalist, bringing content to you about our government, it tells me that to be studied in and know how to interact with the law will leave you with a voice, but to not know the law leaves you without one. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching my content, my stories, and supporting my journalism. I'll see you at the next location.